Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Thursday and today I've got another Weirdelay preset for you. This one is the preset that I'm using for all of the prog gigs that I've got in October and November, playing with this really awesome keyboard player. And he writes some weird music. Why you gotta play in 7/4 time? Why you gotta do it? I don't know. Anyway, so I've created a preset with 4 snapshots to cover the whole thing. A clean delay. It's a ton of delay. It's the Weirdelay, but slightly modified. A big crunch using a couple of overdrives stacked. Less delay is clean, but with less delay for some, more traditional clean sounds. And then a big solo, which is the crunch, but with more gain, more volume, more delay, a little more modulation too, I think. I'm going to do something very ballsy today. I'm going to record this without a monitor in the room. I know what this sounds like. I was playing around with it last night for about 2 hours at rehearsal, modifying it, getting it set up so it sounds really good through the JBLs. And yeah, shall we? All right, here we are at the Helix. I am starting this one with the basics, gate on, and the guitar input Z set to 136k ohms. And I really love that because it takes away some top end that I find annoying. And if you find some top end on the Helix annoying, start there. Now the 2 stacked overdrives are the valve driver and the compulsive drive. And to look at them, they don't look like they're stacked, but here's the thing. When you go to the crunch snapshot, they both come on. Okay, so here's the clean delay of the 4 snapshots. Clean delay, they're both off. Crunch, they're on. Less delay, that's also clean, they're off. And solo, they're back on. Now on the crunch and the solo, we go to B100. So everything goes in, down, through the bottom amp, and bypassing the top amp. And we get this much with the crunch, and then with the solo, we get a little more. And on the bottom one, the compulsive drive, and I really love the combination of these two into this particular amp, which is the Matchstick Channel 1. And when I go to the solo, we get more, more of a bunch of stuff. Sag goes up, bias goes up, ripple stays the same. Doesn't really matter. And I'm doing some EQing on these, on the crunch, just removing primarily a bunch of mid-range, a bunch of 1K. On the solo, even more. And we're removing a bunch of top end because I want more of a sort of a proggy, fusion-y kind of tone. But it's still pretty heavy. If we go to the cleans, show you what's up with the amps. It's, the jazz rivet stays clean with a lot of drive. You can go almost all the way to 10 on the drive and still have a relatively clean sound on that amp. And the other one, the drive is very low. And I'm doing some EQing, removing a bunch of bottom end and mid-range. Not as much top end on the clean sounds. They're set accordingly. Now, when we come down here, we're using Marshall Tone Tubbies, my own IR on both the IRs. This is set for the clean tone right here. There's a bunch of, all this stuff is from the original Weirdelay. Slightly modified, though, for this particular preset. The 70s chorus, the simple pitch, the Adriatic delay, and the mod chorus echo. And I've got them set up so that I can use the tap tempo on any one of his songs and get a sound that, a delay that works along with the song. So let me play you a few bits from some of these songs with these sounds. There you go, everybody. If you would like this Weirdelay, drop me a line. And if I haven't answered an email by you in a while, drop me a new line, because I sometimes things get lost, man. And if you have a question or you want me to send you some presets, drop me a line again and remind me. Put some sort of really rude title to the email. That'd be fun. It won't hurt my feelings, I promise. It'll get my attention. So, yeah. I'll send these out on the weekend, because I'm going to make another one tomorrow. The final free set of the week. The new preset package, 80s Top 40, is going to start on Monday. It includes yesterday's Name That Riff and last week's Name That Riff. And I'm just going to tell you, last week's Name That Riff was the Cars. You might think. Very cool sound. So, it's going to have a ton of great top 40 sounds, really cool songs, really cool guitar. So, come on back. I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.